talk about Drake. So I was looking for something to talk about. She just came to town, shot me this information. I researched it. It was A1. And apparently Schoolboy Q said that Drake is having TDE artists banned from performing in Canada. I'm pretty sure Rick Ross don't want to go back regardless. I know he made back music, whatever you want to call himself. He just got Bobby Smarter took off a show. I mean, and apparently Drake wore a Tony Yayo shirt that said Free Yayo in the Instagram story. Now apparently what I read about that, I think it was allhiphop.com, they said that Tony Yayo, I believe, did an interview with DJ Vlad. He was saying that a lot of people don't want to get into Drake and Kendrick beef because they don't want to lose the ability to go make money in Canada. And they don't want to get banned, and Drake got that power. What was the song? He said that he was, I forget the name of the song. He was working with somebody to get one of his Canadian brothers to get cleared to be able to travel to them with the States and all that. I forget what the name of that song was or how that bar went. But, I mean, yeah, he got a lot of powers that be behind him. Schoolboy Q said they shut down his show. The Canadian police said they ain't want him involved in performing in Canada. And like I said before, I mean, that'd be the difference between, like, a lot of people be trying to figure out, like, how stuff go, how beef go left. Like, okay, we don't get along, but how did the beef, you know, how did the beef get to cooking? How did it become beef? Like a disagreement, all right, we disagreed or whatever, but how did it escalate? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, how did the beef become beef? How did it really get sizzling and cooking? That's because a lot of dudes, one, it's a lot of feminine energy, so females don't have accountability, so a lot of these dudes move like females, and they can't say, you know what, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. A lot of dudes can't take their L, can't be like, you know what? Drake can take this L and still be good. He took an L versus Pusha T and it was nothing. And I understand Pusha T didn't put the song out that became the anthem of the summer, Like Us. You know, and that is what it is. But Drake's still going to eat that L, and then he's still going to be Drake. So at the end of the day, it ain't really nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? You went to go mess with him. Have accountability. He was minding his own fucking business. You and J. Cole came out with that first Shooter song. That man was minding his business. Ready to drop probably in 2028 his next album. He's minding his business. And here you come putting your foot in it. You know, trying to gas up Cole. But okay, I got a teammate. We're going to take him down. And Cole was like, absolutely not. He got up out of there. But this is how stuff escalates with somebody not being able to take their L and keep it moving, you know. And now you banning people. Then what you think will happen when you come to LA now? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You think you go to Miami now, you dealing with Ross, you dealing with Kendrick. You know, one of these fools might touch you. You know? And I just think it's weak. And then he moves like a woman too. He puts a subliminal with the Tony Yayo shirt on his IG story, basically saying that, solidifying what Tony Yayo said, that he can get you banned in Canada. To me, like, that's he's just too much feminine energy with Drake, bro. No masculine energy. Like, oh, are you lost? It is. They push the T in to stop your show. This ain't gonna stop your grind. You got too much money behind you. But you to be banning people and all that type of stuff, and I can even see if he goes as far as saying, you know, for public safety, like, you can't play Like Us. All right, bet. That's understandable. Seeing what happened to Rick Ross, we don't want no problems. That's understandable. Even if they said, oh, we don't want you to play that. You know what I'm saying? But for you to ban another brother from making money, all that does is solidify what Kendrick Lamar said: you a colonizer. AKA, you are a culture vulture. You take from the culture, you benefit from the culture, but you don't replenish what you take from the culture. You don't lead the culture in a better place. You take from it and you don't replenish it. That's the problem with it. And then, you know, when you do get in the trenches, you're using other people's pens, you need help. You know, you got DJ Black say, well, nobody gonna jump in and help Drake. This a fair one, bruh. This a fair one. He tried to get J. Cole to jump in it. This a fair one. Why do anybody need to jump in a rap beef? That's a fair one. It's Kendrick versus Drake. It already ain't fair. He got writers behind him and the powers that be behind him. the extreme powers that be. At this point, they all got powers that be, but he got the powers that be behind him. So I just, it is what it is, man. I just feel like everybody is looking at this as a pit bull having a fight with a Yorkie. And, oh man, that little Yorkie too small and he's so cute and cuddly. And that's Drake. Like, for you to be banning people, bro, like, and then, going on social media, sending subliminals, man, you a nigga almost 40 years old, moving like a teenager, bro. He's so goofy, and the era is so goofy. So for him to be the face of hip-hop is fitting because it's the most goofiest era of all time. Do y'all know how y'all look walking? Like, some people are just born followers. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I can't respect about people that, like, I don't want to say weirdos, but people that blaze their own path, that march to the beat of their own drum, who really don't care about what everybody else think. You know what I'm saying? Them people I respect more than cool people. A lot of the cool people, they try to fit in. If wearing purses is fitting in, they gonna do that. If painting their nails is fitting in, they gonna do that. They're batting on both sides of the plate. If that go over your head, if that's in, they gonna do that. If somebody say, oh, Jaden BBWs is in, they gonna do that. They say dating skinny chicks is in, they gonna do that. Whatever the flow is, I've never been that type. If I did a trend, it's because I like the trend, and a lot of, like, it's just a goofy era. It's a goofy era in hip hop, bro. It ain't no coming back. It ain't no coming back. And for him, just basically to solidify what Kendrick say, that he's a colonizer by banning a brother to make money and banning people making money in Canada, you weak as hell. That's not flexing your power. That's just flexing. That's just you responding like a woman to your L that you took to Kendrick Lamar. Well, DeMar DeRozan not loyal. Him and Drake, man. DeMar DeRozan grew up in Southern California. Come on, man. Russell Westbrook grew up in Southern California. Shout out to him getting traded to the Jazz, and now he's gonna be part of the Denver Nuggets via buyout. These dudes, this is why a lot of these dudes are dying in the street over shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You started something, you stole something from somebody, you did some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? You tried to mess with somebody's daughter, try to mess with somebody's wife, somebody's girlfriend. That's what the homie from Atlanta happened to him out there in Cali. People forget he had this song Dolly. He was an Akon. Who the fuck is that? He was trying to take somebody's chick at a Southern California mall and got sent to the upper room. That shit just goofy, bruh. Like, shit that these niggas doing. And rest in power to him, but that was a goofy move. There's people out here doing goofy shit like this and then telling everybody else that Josh a hoe ass nigga and Bill a hoe ass, Dan a hoe ass nigga, DeAndre a hoe ass nigga. They going around saying that type of stuff and they doing hoe shit. And you get mad for another man retaliating. You stole from this man, but you acting like you in the right and he in the wrong. You know who justify delusion in their mind? A lot of women justify. This is why they don't feel like they wrong when they cheat on you, when they steal from you, when they steal on you. Remember, there used to be a word back in the night. Oh, he stole on you, or he steal. When they do that and they feel like they don't feel like they're wrong. In their mind of delusion, they're the hero, even if they the last woman standing on earth. And a lot of dudes have adopted that mindset, and this is no different than what it is right now. He started with Kendrick. Kendrick was minding his own fucking business. Kendrick didn't even say, let me go recruit Future and we can just tag team. Nah, he featured. We don't like Drake. Hey, nigga, we don't like Drake. I'm a feature on this. And if he want to take it there, I'm going to clap that ass. Pause. Shit, he came around that way. And what happened to that boy? Got smoked. He got smoked. He got smoked. He got too many skeletons in his closet to be battling. Matter of fact, he is just so up there. Like he's a super duper star. Why am I beefing with these people. I mean, he was beefing with Chris Brown. They tore up a club together. Over what? You got all this money. If it's over a brawl, guess what? Get another one. My only exception with women is left y'all locked in or y'all married. Like y'all really living together or y'all married. I understand it. You can go get another one of them light-skinned Colombian, Dominican, Brazilian women. What? You can go get another one. You know, he beefing with Pusha T, got murdered. For what? Leave that old nigga alone. Yeah, you beat Meek Mill. He couldn't defend himself, but don't mean you can go to the Pusha T level. Absolutely not. And now he can't win on wax, and that means via song for young people to understand. Now, oh, I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna stop you from making money. He gonna find himself in a situation that he don't want to be in. Somebody's going to get hurt. When it should have just been left on wax, should have been left pen to pen, and just kept it moving. Now you dealing with you in LA. You know, it happened to Biggie in like a lot of these dudes are very sensitive about their craft. Remember, Biggie went to Canada, ironically, said E40 was trash. He was drunk, said he was trash. They caught Biggie lacking in the Bay Area, stuck him up with guns, and Puff had to get E40 on the phone, and E40 gave him a hall pass, or a G pass, excuse me, not a hall pass, but a G pass, and they let him go. These dudes are very, very sensitive about their craftsmanship. They put a lot into this. You know, they put a lot into their music and their penmanship and orchestrating their music. And a lot of these dudes in Escape Near Death escaped the streets to do this. So you really can't control some wolves. That's why they wolves. You got dogs who are their ancestry. From their ancestry, but dogs are dogs. You can domesticate them. Some cats you can domesticate. Lions, pumas, shit like that. But wolves, you know, and like lions, and you know, since certain, you know, they smell blood or they see opportunity, they gonna be on go mode. They gonna be on go mode. Real talk. So he might be somewhere. Somebody, oh, you did that to Kendrick. Man, had no affiliation to Kendrick. You know, it happened that way. You know, so you know, Drake is just playing this all goofy, bro. He's a goofy ninja. We knew that. He playing this all wrong, all goofy. Man, you come make work on your next album, drop it, it'd be bigger than ever. No, why? It's gonna be a footnote. It's gonna make your documentary that much better, or your biopic that much better, your book that much better. You worried about, you know, tussling with dudes. You so bored and you got everything, and I got everything. You want to just start with people, bro. You want to just start with ninjas? Like, absolutely not. You gambling for what? Some people say you the biggest artist ever in rap. But you know what? He got that. He's like, well, you know, but I'm really not an MC. You know, I really, you know, since I can't write, I really need to win a rap battle. And if I beat Kendrick Lamar, and I have enough female fans and enough groupies to say, you know, I won, you know, I can be up there with Tupac and Biggie in my honest assessment. Even though I use Lil Yachty's pen, you know, even though Quentin Miller, I got him from Kroger, or Winn-Dixie, or Publix, you know, he was frying that great Publix chicken. You know, every time he used to come right for me, you know, I say bring some of that Publix chicken, that spicy kind, not breaded, the spicy kind, and bring one of those Jamaican jerk turkey sandwiches, them sliders, man, and you know, and I have a couple other people writing for me, and you know, I still Puff song, and Puff put me in a sling. You know, I've been through this rap game. I'm a veteran. You know, Kai Sean, Ken Folk from Memphis. Yeah, I stole the best he ever had. Universal smoothed that over. Come on, man. Y'all, people co-signing this dude. He got pink fingernails and getting French manicures and got y'all wearing purses and putting Barbie ties in his head and shit, getting BBLs and plastic surgeries. Man, they done destroy. Hip hop is dead. Don't call this. Can't be called hip hop. This can't be called hip hop. Stop it. Stop disrespecting what I grew up on in the 90s, bro. This ain't that. 80s, 90s, early 2000s. This is some other shit. The hip hop died after Kendrick Lamar dropped Good City, Mad Kid. That 2010 was the last great year for hip hop. Shit after that died. There was some good albums here. Love Dirty Sprite 2. Love what Future was doing. A few other guys in there. But 2010, that hip-hop was dead. As you creep closer to 2020, after that white boy, black boy era in Atlanta, after you keep closer to 2015, 2020, it became bad zesty, bro. So, but yeah, man, somebody gonna get hurt unnecessarily. But we seen this in this game before. But it's just boiled down to a dude not being able to take his L like a man. So, you know, when you ain't used to losing, you've been winning for so long, you gotta hit a losing. You hit a little losing streak. You know, dudes crash out. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree, link in the description. Find me on Patreon, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. If you want to know Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Appreciate y'all. Peace.